All right, what is up, guys? I'm ready. I'm excited today because I have the redraw of personally, in my opinion, my worst artwork that I've done recently. So, without further ado, let's just get started. Let's just get right into it. I have this. So, it's a little bit updated from last time. Last time I had, here, let me just group these together and turn these on. Okay, so last time I had just the sketch. So I had this, and yeah, this is not too bad. I like the composition a lot. I really like it a lot. Honestly, in the future, I really like this artist. They do like exclusively Mario and Luigi stuff. So whenever I draw my stuff, I'm like, how did theirs look? And yeah, I really enjoy how they especially do like a bunch of different perspectives. Like this top perspective, insane. So most of my perspectives are either low or eye level, so I definitely should try, like, even here, dude, it's like the same thing, left to right. It's always left to right or right to left. So yeah, experimenting with different compositions, all that stuff. We'll do that next time though. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to get the line art done, get it all cleaned up, because I know my first pass of line art isn't gonna be that great. And then of course with my new style, I don't do like the line art for the background anymore. I just, instead what I do is I might do the line art just for this though. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna do the line art for that specific, like just the ground. But yeah, aside from that, like these buildings here, everything won't have line art. I'm still experimenting with it because I think it looks really cool, but at the same time, sometimes it looks a little bit off. So, but besides this, I did a couple more value studies. So these were, oh god, I'm never gonna get over these. But these were some I did this morning. So I did this one and this one, and I think a problem I was having was that, I'm not filling in the background first and then adding to it. I think that's what would really help me, is just having the background kind of this dark color and then just adding the lights on top. But yeah, aside from that, hey, even though the outcomes aren't too great, I'm still learning a ton from making these mistakes. So I'm at 37. I'm gonna get to 40 today. Not during the stream, but like off stream, I'm gonna get to 40. Keep going until I get to 100. It's gonna be sick. Gonna be fun. But yeah, now it's time just for me to... Oh, Luigi has hair there too. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, time for me to do some Mario and Luigi drawings, some line art especially. I love line art. I do quite enjoy it. It's just like sometimes with the line art, okay, line art characters. Sometimes with the line art, obviously, like my sketch is really messy, right? So the line art is going to be a little bit difficult this time. If I had a clean sketch, which is something I should probably improve, line art would just be my bread and butter, dude. I don't really know why people say bread and butter. Maybe it's because it's like smooth or something like that. Not actually 100% sure. But what I can say, does this work? I think what I'm gonna do is actually just this here. Yeah or no? Or this back here. Oh, Ledge, what's up? I got an update for my Mario drawing right now. It's looking pretty nice. He's definitely looking like Mario. I had to reduce the stash just a little bit. It was a little bit overpowering. There's just too much mustache, not enough Mario. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream, Ledge. As per usual. I'm just gonna try to get the line art done, maybe even some base colors. But that might be a little bit ambitious. Looking good, thank you. There we go. And then Yeah, I think that's basically it for the ground. Uh-oh. I feel a sneeze incoming. It's like, it's there, but it's like halfway, you know what I mean? Okay, now this is just annoying. It's there. I swear the sneeze is there. I just like, I can feel it, but it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Oh man, the puns, they're not working that well today, huh? And then Luigi, how does he look? Okay, he kind of has a little bit more of like sideburns. I didn't know Luigi was like that. There we go. And then... Oh, the hat should be a lot lower, huh? Okay, I can move this. I can move this. There we go. Move this down a little bit. Okay, there we go. His head is not completely massive. Or even I'll just do this. Just tilt it a whole lot more. Because yeah, like in these... The hat should be going to the back of his head. There we go. Kind of like that. And... Oh, how much of this is going to get covered? Probably a lot, huh? Maybe even more. There we go. I've been drawing with this, I would say since morning, but since the afternoon. So I'm really enjoying this drawing in particular. I really enjoy Mario and Luigi drawings just because like the stories are just that I make with them are just so, I wouldn't say random, but they're just ridiculous. Would I go like this? I think I would just do that, right? Yeah. Boom and bam. And then, how are things looking? Huh. Maybe Luigi... Yeah, no, I literally... I should make a drawing with Mario and Luigi, I don't even know. Like, just doing random day-to-day things. Actually, no, that's pretty good. I probably have to just make this a little bit... There's too much curve. Luigi doesn't have that much curve. Okay, there we go. I think it's fine. It should be fine. I guess I'll notice later on if there's any glaring mistake, but like, I don't know. I can do line art fast enough, so it's not like, if I did thin line art, like, I don't know, some artists do thin line art. I really don't know how they do it. It's really impressive to me. I just love thick line art. One, because thin line art, actually, you know what? It would be interesting if I tried thin line art again, just for one piece, to see how it would go. Who knows? Maybe I've gotten better at it. Okay, the last time I tried thin line art was maybe a couple years ago. Like, I don't really think I've tried thin line aside from sketching. But even when I increase the sketch size, then all of a sudden, oh, these lines are massive, man. Okay, let us fill in his eyebrows. And his mustache too, right? Oh no, his mustache? Yeah, they have like brown hair and black mustaches. The animator and you can't handle the thin lines. Yeah. Like even when I'm animating, I'm not gonna lie, the smallest I go is medium. Because thin lines, are you kidding me? You're telling me, especially like if I'm gonna fill in colors too. Oh my goodness. I miss like 1 pixel and the fill bucket tool just goes the entire screen. It's so wobbly when you do it. That's another reason why I don't do it too. I mean, I've gotten better. I used to always use a stabilizer, especially for line art. Now I just use like a weighted setting, which kind of makes it a little bit slower, like less wobbly. It's kind of like stabilization, but just not as heavy. And even with line art. But yeah, back in the day, man, I needed that stabilization. This might be a bit too far out. This should be good. Actually, no. It was all right like this, actually. But the line needs to go way, way further back, kind of like this. There we go. Now, how did Luigi's head look? Okay, it kind of went like this. Yeah, he kind of has that long, long head. And then his hair. So I guess I'll start from here. Kind of like this. And then one like this. And another one like this. I feel like the Tootsie Pop, the Tootsie Roll. No, the Tootsie Pop owl. If you've ever seen that commercial. No, his head is way too long, it seems. I don't know, actually. Okay, let me close this. Christmas music back again. It never gets old to me. Really, no, it really doesn't. My voice sounds like Chuck from Angry Birds Tunes. Welcome to the stream. I don't know how to respond to that. Yeah, that's way too long. I mean, like, I feel like here would be all right. Like this should be good. Oh yeah, because I mean the hat, right? Kind of like that. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And I can just have hair coming out from afar. It kind of it looks like Luigi. I'll give it to myself. It looks like Luigi. A little bit. There we go. Nice. Little button at the back. I don't actually know if this button is a thing that Luigi and Mario have. I've always added it to my drawings, so I'm kind of just used to it now. But I like it. I definitely like how it looks. Alrighty. So what else does Luigi have? Okay, Luigi has his hair kind of... Oh wait, whoa. Whoa. Okay, maybe I just move this a little bit higher. So I can have the hair connect here. And then... Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like that. And then... Boom. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of like this. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. I'm able to get the kind of it needs to wrap around. It needs to wrap around. I think that was my problem. There we go. And then just kind of add those hairs in. Like this. This is one here. Nice. Here's a second one. Okay, this is going good. Oh, come on. There we go. And then the last one. Boom. Okay. No, it needs to be a little bit more of a curve. Okay, that's way too pointy. Oh my goodness. He's just gonna attack someone with his hair, his pointy hair. Okay, here we go. Now, yeah, now it's working. So we can have that. Just erasing a bunch of things, getting this line art down on Luigi. And then, I mean, after this point, I'll really only have the wiggler to do. And then a couple of hash marks, like thickening the lines, adding line thickness and all that stuff. I love line thickness. Oh my goodness. Right now, it's kind of thick, but like I'll probably add just a little bit extra oomph towards the end. Just to kind of give that graphic look. I love that like thick line graphic look. For illustration, for animation, I don't know. Haven't tried it. Okay. Oh, maybe I should use the lasso tool to erase, but I'm too committed at this point with my line art brush. Also, I was wondering, do people usually put like what brushes they use in their program in the description as well, or is that like, you know, is that like overkill? Thick lines are fun, but hard to get consistent with animation in your experience. Ah, I see, I see. What if it's like, actually, no, I get what you mean. Yeah, probably is. Because I was thinking, what if instead of like line, like a pen pressure brush, it's just a one thickness level that they just consistently use. Okay, not bad, but it feels like there actually should be a whole lot more here. Like that. And then like this. Okay, let me erase this. Actually, let me make a copy before I do anything crazy. Let me just make a copy of this, put it down here. That's what I always do. Whenever I'm experimenting with something, I always just make a, what you call it, a copy of my line art, just in case, you know, that, because if I press Control Z and then do something and then I can't get back to what I had before. Characters? Yeah. Okay. So let's do this. We're not going to see Luigi's L, but I think he looks enough like Luigi. He has that signature mustache. You know, I do truly wonder how long it takes to grow that mustache in real life. Because it's got to take some dedication, for sure. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, just do that. Erase some of this. If I look from afar, okay, I can't tell it just yet. I'd say list a brush list only if someone asks, or if it's not default. Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm gonna be, I mean, luckily for me, I only use like a couple of brushes, so that list won't be taking a while. But I know some people that use like brush after brush after brush. Like that, okay. So it'd probably be annoying for them. I seriously can't wait to get to the coloring phase of this, because I've been doing some value studies, so I want to see it's been paying off. That's one thing I'm really excited about. Obviously, I know it's not going to be like a massive difference since I just started, but hey, I'm expecting some sort of difference, you know, at least in the way that I think or in my speed. I feel like we need a little bit more of this side. Probably less on this side. And then less here, a lot less here on this part of the hat. And there we go. And I don't know. Maybe I need to add more of that side? Just to kind of have that 3D-ness. I think it goes fine here. I just need to make this a little bit rounder. Kind of like it's wrapping around his head. There we go. But there's a tangent there. Oh no. Okay, that's good. Okay, okay. If I add even more, it might look a little bit strange. Okay, let me erase this again. A lot of erasing going on, but this is like a lower angle of his hat. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense to see it. Also, hatching lines. Gotta add them wherever I can. It's another one of those just tiny things that I've added to like my style toolkit. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. I gotta figure out how to make them at least a little bit more prominent or noticeable. But at least during the line art phase, they're so noticeable and so fun. Okay, there we go. And or maybe even like something like this, where it's like going like that. Okay. I think if we do something like that. Yeah, that should work. And then I just have Luigi's L a little bit higher. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, now let's just erase all of this. This is probably something I should have done during the sketch phase, but I was impatient, man. I was impatient. I didn't want to make a second sketch phase. Or maybe what I could have done is, instead of cleaning up the thumbnail sketch, I could have just had it rough and then cleaned it up and added ideas with the sketch later. So many things to test out, man. Okay, just smooth these out. And actually, let me do something like this even, potentially. Does that make a difference? It does, it just makes it worse. Okay, do not complete the line art there. Okay, nice. So now all I really have to do is erase this, erase that, and kind of just do this instead, or like that. And then from here, can kind of do like something like this. Oh, but then that's so much like Luigi's head. Way too much. Okay, I'll do this here. Okay. Kind of get this off of Luigi's head a little bit. There we go. Okay. More. Probably until here. Okay. Okay, Okay, that should be good. I kind of like how that looks. Let me just look at it from afar. Does that make sense? Yeah. Honestly, it seems like it kind of makes sense. Though I still might go even cutting it in more. Yeah, there we go. And we got the bottom part of Luigi's hat done. That's something that I thought was going to be pretty difficult. The hand was kind of easy because it's just grabbing something, but Luigi's hand. Okay. That's going to be... I mean, he's giving the thumbs up, so that also shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, the L is offset a little bit. There we go. And let's just do this. You know, get a little bit of that here, a little bit of this there. Should be fine. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Let's add some. Oh my goodness, I already need some water. Note to self, do not eat right before stream. Not gonna lie, I was rushing right before stream because I got a little bit lost in drawing this. I was like, so my stream is supposed to start at 3 today instead of 4 like yesterday. And so then I kept working. I was working on a video and then drawing this, right? And when I looked at the time, I was like, oh my god, it is 2:45. I have 15 minutes to eat my lunch and I'm bulking. I'm supposed to be eating a lot. So I had a lot of food planned for lunch. Oh, scoffed it down in like 16 minutes. So I was 2 minutes late. Staying on my record, my perfect attendance. That doesn't matter too much, but yeah, that's my story for the day, I guess. Okay, just clean up these lines. You know, I do use a textured brush, but if I'm not clean with it initially, it kind of just looks really messy, like especially here. I just wasn't clean with it initially. Now I have to clean it up. First world problems right here. Okay, nice. So that looks pretty good. I'll thicken the lines a little bit later on. I'm sounding like a phone. Yeah, I think that's good. There we go. And yeah, it's Luigi. Add a little bump for his brow. The anatomy taught me that. Maybe even instead of that, probably something like this. Or no, does that even make sense? I don't think that makes sense. Wait, what happened here? With Mario, I just had that. With Luigi, can I do that? I mean, I guess I could. I could do like something like that. Then have this. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. Does it look weird? Let me mirror this. Okay. How is Luigi? Okay, Mario's looking pretty good mirrored. Luigi's looking a little bit off, at least his head. Okay, let me just fix that. Usually to fix something like that, I highlight the entire thing and then I just slowly adjust it, see what the problem is. I think the problem was that it's not, yeah, rotated enough like that. What about this? No, that's good. Here we go. And how is it looking? Hey, there we go. looking pretty good on both sides now. Let me just fill in these lines again. Is this really line art or am I just drawing? It's like the sketch phase, but I'm just using a line art brush instead of a sketch brush. But then, I mean, that way I'm also getting the line art done at the same time as my sketch. 2 birds, 1 stone. Okay, nice. Now let's add some hatching lines here. Nice. I'm actually wondering if there's a hatching like line like this brush instead of me trying to get the lines perfect. I can for like, you know, small sections like these, but for large sections, I don't know. Really don't know how people do it and how I would do it. Like even here, you can see me struggling just a little bit more. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. And then I can just use that same thing on Luigi's hair. You know, I never knew art fight was a thing. I don't know if you know, Ledge, what art fight is, but they just use pattern brushes to make the lines. I mean, I can't say I blame them. Especially with like long ones. These are, you know, short, they're kind of fine. But yeah, I just figured out today what art fight is. And I also figured out that I'm pretty sure it's done. So, guess there's no art fight for me. Oh well. Yeah, there we go. But then the thing is, I also feel like I'd probably try hard, like way too much. Like someone would sketch, like in order to attack someone, I believe you have to draw their character. And I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably just make them a full illustration, which would probably take a lot of time. Then again, it's like I do get a lot of practice. I might as well just do it. It's every July though. Well, guess I am, let's see. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. It was last month. 1 month. 1 month late, man. Well, there's always next year. You couldn't because of the comic. Gotcha. So you usually participate, huh? Okay, Luigi's got his hand, his arm poking out. And yeah, okay. Even this music kind of sounds like a little bit like Christmas music just because of the, what you call it? The trumpet? Trombone? Something. There we go. Let's do that. And how's that looking? Boom. Oh, shoot. Boom. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, what am I doing? His arm should be coming out fully. Okay, there we go. So if his body's here, his arm should be coming out kind of like that. Like that, I guess? No, it doesn't seem like it'd be like that. It seems like it'd be a little bit more this way, if anything. Like a little bit of a curve. Boom. I did the first time 2 years ago. I made the mistake of attacking with a full body drawing every time. I recommend picking characters to attack and work on different things for sure. This year, a lot of people were sweaty. I see. Why is drawing a full body a mistake, by the way? And then we would have Luigi. His arm would probably go a little bit down here, just because the lats are gonna connect too. I know anatomy now. Oh my goodness. I'm surprising myself. Every time I do one of these like challenge videos where I draw like 100 of something or like a lot of something, you know, I don't know. It's interesting. So, like, I could be super, you know, a lot better than I am right now if I just continue to practice, which is what I'm doing. But yeah, it's crazy. There we go. Takes so much longer than just the top half or face. I got burnt out pretty quick. Gotcha. So when I do art fights, no finished full-on illustrations. Yeah, because if I had like 5 people in 1 week or something and I had to get it done, I'd be like, can I quit? Or like, you know, can I just, what could be interesting is that like actually a lot of people attack me or something, and then to defend myself, or like to attack them back, or like however it works, I make like one finished illustration, but I have all of their characters in it. That could be an interesting way. I don't know if they allow that though. But yeah, definitely an interesting way to get it done. Here we go. All right, Wiggles. I don't know if Wiggler will let me call him that. A lot of people do those. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm not original. Group attacks. Oh, that's what they're called. Okay. Yeah. Sounds interesting then. I might as well just give it a go and then make like one fully finished piece. Or I could just work on half bodies and stuff like that too. Watch out, Ledge. I might attack ya. What if I only have one OC, by the way? Like, find all the characters that look like mine, draw them together like a family photo next year. Ooh. Nice, so Wiggler is here. Drawing Wiggler's shoes is definitely going to take a little bit of time. But, you know, the perspective is looking good. It's definitely a whole lot better than this monstrosity. Because there's actually something going on. I guess here, there's kind of a story going on. It's really flat, though. It's almost like a sticker. But here, there's some actual space. Yes. Boom, and boom, and boom. Okay, that's Wiggler kind of done. Just some small circles for Wiggler's patterns. You know, I always thought Kamek was a girl. I never knew he was a guy. The like witch dude in Mario. Always thought he was a girl. Now I know the truth. Doesn't matter how many characters you have. I've had people attack me with none of their account. Oh, okay. So then how do you attack them back? Or do you just make like something random for them, I guess, huh? Okay. There we go. So now it's time for Luigi's hand. I was ignoring it. Isn't there a girl one in Galaxy? Huh. In like in Galaxy 1 or 2. I've only played Galaxy 2. I was gonna actually get the 3D All-Stars. Like, you know, with Mario 64, Sunshine, and then Pamela. Huh. The more you know. But yeah, I didn't get 3D All-Stars, unfortunately. Because I wanted to play, I did want to play Sunshine and Galaxy, because those two I haven't played. Or wait, Sunshine, Galaxy, and 64, so I haven't played any of them. I did play, I don't know if you know this reference. This was like, if you do, then you're a legend. So I played, I believe it was a Flash game on my computer. It was like Super Mario 63, Super Mario Sunshine 63 or something, or 64, where it's like Super Mario 64, but you have the pack, the water pack from Sunshine. That was one thing that I played. I played a lot of Flash games as a kid. A lot of Flash games. Dude, the sneeze is not going away. I feel it. I feel it. It's there. I know it's there. It's just waiting. Okay, let's see how this thumb is looking. Luckily, the hands aren't really that difficult this time. It's just the thumbs up. Never heard of it, but rip Flash. Yeah, dude, I was devastated. I played so many Flash games that I don't know, man. They're all gone now. All gone. But hey, you know, there's still a mini clip. How was that? I think I'm trying to use my own hand for reference right here for this thumbs up. I guess you'd see more of the side, huh? Yeah, seems like it. Okay, kind of like that. We'd see more of this from the side. There we go. And, or even his thumbs. Oh my goodness. I drew 100 hands and I still struggle with hands. I think I need to draw 100 more, potentially. Or maybe I just get myself a good old trusty reference. That's, you know, that's something that could probably help me a lot right here. Here we go. Reference, thumbs up, and okay. From the back, please. From the back. Well, unfortunately, I don't see any thumbs up from the back. They're all facing the camera. Okay, well, I guess I'll take this one. You know, it should help me. Some dude in a suit. Okay. Yeah. Download that. Hopefully I don't get a virus. Oh. My stream just gets hacked. There we go. Thumb. Okay, trusty thumb. Please help me. Okay. Ooh, with the thumb. That's a future banger. Anyways, do something like that. There we go. And then a little bit wider. Kind of like that. Oh, that's too long. Too long. That's good. It just needs to be a little bit shorter. Kind of like that. Oh no, that's way too short. Maybe it just needs to be thicker. Maybe. Yeah. There we go. Let's just make this a little bit thicker. Kind of like that. And then go down. Further down like that. There we go. Okay, okay. They are thick gloves, so you can cheat a bit with cartoony hands. Yeah. Definitely. That's true. That's true. It's like drawing regular hands. Okay. You know, I can do that. These massive cartoony glove hands. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be easier to draw. I mean, if you know how to draw it, if you know how to draw hands in general, it probably is easier to draw. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. Maybe just a little bit rounder here. There we go. That seems pretty good. Even has a little bit of structure. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. And then, okay, this reference is not helping me. I need to use my actual hand. Yeah, no, that seems about right here. Let me take my glove off. I'm wearing gloves too. Okay, the knuckles at the bottom should be a little bit closer. Dude, I can't wait for winter, or at least fall, to start rolling around. Because I don't know about you, but when it's fall and it's cold outside, that's when I get the best sleep, like, ever. I think I probably get the worst sleep in spring. Second worst sleep in summer. I only get the worst sleep in spring because of allergies. Dude, my nose is like clogged. I have to like, okay, one thing I've noticed is if I run up and down the stairs while my nose is clogged, it unclogs. So I have to do that right before the bed and then pray I fall asleep before it comes back. No, that's too much, too much. A little bit here. A little bit here like that, potentially. Yeah, that should be good. Even just a little bit more. No, it needs more tilt. It needs more tilt. Drier in the winter gets you? Ah, I see. I don't know. For me, the dry air, maybe it's because I have plants in my room. The plants keep my room nice and like, you know, not too dry. But in the spring, it's just that pollen, man. It gets me. It gets me. I can't fall asleep, man. Or I wake up, right? And I wake up and I like can't breathe. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Who's there? You know? There we go. This, and that. Or maybe even something like this. There we go. I could even raise that at that little bump. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, it should be a little bit more 3D. I see. Kind of something like this, essentially. It's almost like Luigi has brass knuckles. I don't think that helps. I'll just leave it like that. And then, yeah, there we go. I can kind of do something like that. Maybe a little bit of stretch. Or even like this. There we go. You know what? You know what? This hand isn't half bad. I should really practice hands more, huh? That might be one thing that I just do on the side, you know, a daily hand quest. Because if I get good at drawing hands, dude, it might feel like a superpower. Honestly. Plus, it'll just help me draw poses way quicker. Okay, I need to get this massive thumb out of the way. Okay, here we go. So, Luigi's arm should be going through this. So I don't know why it's not. There we go. Something like this, and then this. There we go. And then I can just erase all this stuff here, all this hard work, gone. Didn't really take that long though, so doesn't feel too bad. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this should be a little bit higher, in my opinion. Potentially something like this, just to get his elbow. Seems like it should be fine. Yeah, it seems fine. It also doesn't at the same time. Maybe something like this. No, that's way too much. Maybe it's just because the bend is a little bit too early. Like this. There we go. And something like that. Yeah, that's a lot better. There we go. Okay. Probably need a little bit of overlap here. Something like that. Something like this. Just to get that little bit of overlap. Or even this instead. This. Yeah. Then just erase this. Because if I just have a little, even just a tiny bit of overlap, it'll definitely help me sell the whole, you know, one part of the arm is in front of the other. That makes sense. Does that make sense? It does. Just the opposite way though. Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. Gotcha. Wonderful. Then here, I guess I'll just choose a slight overlap there. Okay, what muscles are there? Okay, the forearm is there. What else? Elbow, tricep. It should be fine. What if I just leave it like this? I think I'll just leave it like that. And then have this. There we go. I did not know Luigi was packing that heat on his arm. Oh my goodness. This has some folds to kind of show that happening. Okay. Some folds here too. Boom. I could even... Okay, if I have a fold here... Yeah, it could be like something like this. There we go. I definitely gotta get better at clothing folds. But... I mean, I know about tension points. That's one thing. But in terms of actually, like, you know, knowing what things to put where, at least with clothes, that would probably help me a ton in terms of just making my stuff look more believable. Something like this, potentially. I don't even know. Okay, that's pretty good. We have these here. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, okay. It's like heaven once you got clothing folds figured out. You know what? There's so many of those things that I still need to improve, like clothing folds, hands. If I can get clothing folds and hands figured out, dude, oh my god. I might experience that heaven that you're talking about. Like, it's not like they're bad, but, you know, it's just more about the fact that I can't really think about it or why it works. There we go. Okay. We can have these from the knees. Ooh, bars. Okay. I like to think of it as triangles. The triangles all point to where the fabric is being pinched or pulled. So like kind of like that. Oh wait, like this is probably where it's being pinched or pulled, because you know the shoulder. So then all the triangles kind of be facing towards that. Or would I leave some as triangles, some as lines? Here we go. And then a little bit of that folding right here. Like that. It depends on shading. If it's a shadow, I'll keep it. If not, it's just for reference. Okay. Okay, gotcha. So, is Luigi's eyes? Okay, they don't. They usually curve inwards like this. Kind of a little bit of an inwards curve. Then we have his massive nose. I love the noses on these guys, you know? Okay, so Luigi, Mario looking kind of good. You can kind of tell that Luigi's about to get slingshotted. And I might just work on the thickness on them now. And the folds. The folds look pretty alright. I might even just... Here we go. A little bit like boom, boom. Or wait. It's bending tension point like that. And then like this. And then I can put a triangle here. Oh. Oh. Incomplete triangle also changes the game. Okay, and then another tension point would be his knee here. And that would mean like we would have a bunch of these kind of pointing towards that. Kind of like that, or maybe smaller. Like that. Okay, I think I'm kind of getting it. At least a little bit, you know? And then have some regular lines. So there's probably a bunch of techniques, huh? Like regular lines, triangles, Maybe even this could really work as a regular line. Like this. Whoa, okay. Something interesting is happening here. Maybe that's a bit too much though. Okay. I think that's fine. For what do you call it? For folds. I don't know why that took me so long to answer. Just so focused on the drawing. And then we got these. There is that little thing, like probably right here. Yeah, so I can do these. His shoes. I really love drawing Mario and Luigi's shoes. There we go. And it kind of goes inside like that. Or even like, okay, their shoes are a bit wider. So, yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. We just have this here instead. There we go. Okay. Feel you trying to lock in. I'm trying to draw my character from an angle I haven't, and it's bending my mind. Yeah. It's like you got to try so many different things, and when you finally get it, I don't know, it's even hard to talk. Like for me, I'm trying to get better at talking and then focusing at the same time. Obviously, which it's like it's an oxymoron, you know, talking and then focusing. But you know, I was gonna draw anyway, so might as well draw, stream. And then like last time, you gave me some tips that I definitely would not have thought of if I was just drawing like alone, like having Mario and Luigi face the camera to show their face. That was good. So there's definitely some cons, some benefits, but it's mostly benefits when streaming and drawing, at least for me so far. And then let's put the lines. Nice. Okay. So that's all good. I could even have Luigi put a double thumbs up. If he does, okay, how would that look? Let's see. He has a double thumbs up, kind of like this. Make that a little bit more in front. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, what if he just has one? It's good. If he has two, it's also pretty good. Or maybe he has two, but his other thumb is like over there. It's like boom. Kind of like that. How does that look? Or no, his thumb would actually be a lot further. It would be like this way, huh? Kind of like that. Okay, what if I have the thumb here then? Interesting. It's definitely an interesting idea. Having the thumb there. Or, I mean, the other hand there. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. You know what? I am gonna keep it. I just like the idea so much. And then this will be like the little circle. Yeah, like the little circle. So this is like Luigi's arm. Kind of goes to that circle. There's the thumb. Yeah, a lot of overlap too. Okay. W experiment. Just gotta make all these sizes similar though. Like that. There we go. So before looks like that, after looks like this. So I don't know, it gives him a lot of personality. Other than being like timid and scared. When you give Luigi some more, you know, in Dream Team, I mean, that's kind of his game. There we go. Okay, okay. And then we can have some like triangles. Point of tension. Okay, where would the point of tension be? Probably here on the wrist. So I just do that. Like this as well. There we go. Okay, okay. I like this. Now I'm definitely going to do... Okay, let me merge these. There we go. Now, time for some bold lines. Some bold, thick, bulbous lines. Bold lines. Just get these characters, at least, you know, these ones. If they're done, it'll definitely be a big confidence boost going into, you know, drawing Wiggler's boots, the background. Because the background's not going to have line art. It's going to be painterly. Which is definitely going to be interesting. But I also like this style sometimes, you know, like it's kind of like sketchy style. I wouldn't really call it sketchy. It's like painterly, but it has line art. Like this one here. It's so good. I like it so much. Same with this one here too. But this one is more painterly. The background has like almost no line art. You figured it out? Let's go! What are you working on, by the way? You're trying to draw a character? Is it like an OC or another commission? Here we go. Bold lines here. This is looking kind of nice. Oh, making the cover art. Right, for your comic. Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. Boom, and then let's add this. Pick the lines here. Ooh, Adventure Time title cards. Oh, okay. Fold this up. Nice. That's good. Yeah. And then let's fold this leg. I don't want to remove like the detail or like the anatomy details that I put. There's the knee there. I'm proud of that knee. I watched a tutorial video, followed along for like 30 minutes. And then spent like another hour just trying to learn the knee and the legs, how to like construct them. These tutorial videos are actually pretty good if you follow along. It's one thing I need to do more. I could even make one, potentially, like a follow along tutorial video. Legs are so evil. Dude, the arms are so much easier for me to understand because it's literally like, what? The forearm, the shoulder, the bicep, and the tricep. It's like 4 muscles, 4 big muscles. But the legs, dude, it's like the quads. I mean, it's called quads, but there's only 3 on the surface that you can see. Those are already like that, then the hamstrings, then we got the calves. Then we got like all these tiny other muscles that add bumps onto the legs. Like, oh my goodness. It's too much. The legs are doing too much. Glorify cartoony legs and feet just for my sanity. You know what's actually so interesting? So, a lot of people struggle with drawing feet, from what I've heard. It's one of the things that, like, I'm actually pretty decent at drawing. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's just a lot easier for me to draw than hands. Which is unfortunate because I always draw my characters with shoes. So it's like, nice, dude. Yeah, you know, maybe that's my talent, my calling. If only it was hands. Or clothing folds, I'm not picky. I'm not picky. At least the nice thing about legs is that, like, if you get the gesture down for legs, even if they're cartoony or simplified, then you know, you can still get it. It'll still definitely look readable and all that stuff. Hands for feet, the base goes hard. Yeah, no, literally. Like, it'll be like, even in a comment section, I'll be watching like a hands tutorial video, and then someone will be like, oh, could you make a tutorial on feet? And then the other dude is like, feet, what are you? Like, hands are the most difficult part of the body. And then another dude will come in and be like, actually, according to this data statistic, aka known as Reddit, feet are the most difficult part of the body to draw. Hands do not compare. And then it's like 100 reply section. My favorite type of art comments that I just think are so funny are the comments that are like gatekeeping, you know, difficulty. Like, if someone will find something hard, another person will be like, well, at least it's not as hard as hands. And it's like, the dude never talked about hands. Oh man, comment sections. Oh my goodness, there we go. Okay, liner's looking kind of nice. Yeah, looking kind of nice. Don't really have any extra commentary for that. There we go. Get this thumbs up part here. I'm really proud of this part as well. Love seeing preteens debate in comics. Yeah. Reminds me back when you were young. I see. You know what else is interesting? My other comment that I see so much is like, whenever I make a tutorial video or something like that, or like in shorts, dude, there'll always be one person who's like, this advice only works if you're talented enough. And I'm like, oh my goodness, dude. Like, but then the thing is, they'll continue drawing, but they'll just complain the entire time. And it's like, why then? Like, they won't like drawing, but they'll do it anyways. I don't know. It's like, it's definitely, it's an interesting thing. It's definitely an interesting phenomenon that I've noticed here. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. Another pet peeve that I have is, okay, I have this music playlist, you know, for my streams that I play in the background, and I've mixed all the audio so that it's the same volume. All of them have the same volume, just the same volume. And I swear, some of them are still louder than the others, so I have to manually still keep changing it. So I gotta figure out how to fix that, because my god, it's so annoying. I'm drawing, trying to focus, and then all of a sudden just some loud music is just blasting in my ear. Dude, that's literally so facts. People who want to study anatomy, but then they're like, how can I get better at anatomy without studying it? Well, I mean, that's not really how it works. Or you'll give them a trick. You'll be like, oh, you know, if you think about it this way, or if you try this shape, they'll be like, well, I tried it. And it's like, did you really? Or did you try it one time and it didn't work for you? It's like art pet peeves. Maybe I should make a video called like art pet peeves, because I have some. It might call out a bunch of people in the comments or something. Then again, it's free entertainment. I can't believe this guy just said that. How dare you tell me to practice anatomy if I want to get better? Some nerve. There we go. Okay, let's just get the final thick lines on Luigi. And then this. And then... Did you know that I've actually tried learning the piano through I don't know if you know like music making and like how to make music and stuff like that, but I've been trying to practice learning a piano through a digital, like kind of digital piano, you know? So I have, oh my goodness, you see what I mean about the sound being so much louder? This background music is supposed to be the same sound as the other one. And when it started, it was just so loud, man. It's like Minecraft music. Yeah, I've been trying to learn the piano through... I have a digital piano as well. Like, I have a keyboard that I use to make music and stuff like that for my videos. And yeah, there's got to be a setting in OBS. There probably is. Maybe I just need to use compression so that, like, if it's higher than this, it gets decreased. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've made a couple tracks of music. I still don't know that much music theory, but I'm learning so that I can, like for my animated series, there's only so many tracks that I can use that will kind of line up to my animation, especially after the fact that it's done. So I've been learning how to make music for film and then animation to kind of score it. It's been pretty good though. It's been pretty good so far. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah. It's definitely at the start. I always get this like beginner's curve where it's like, oh, I think I know so much about music or like whatever I start. Even when I started playing hockey 2 years ago, dude, it was like I learned how to skate. I learned how to skate with the puck, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to play against people. I was not ready. I got hard carried by my friends. I scored maybe like one time the entire year. That was the greatest day of winter that year. And then now I know how much I don't know. It's like that beginner's curve. I had the same thing with music where I didn't practice or study any music theory, but I made a couple tracks that I was like, oh, you know, it's pretty good. And then I was like, oh, I know how to make music, guys. Oh, yo, what's up, Jay? Yeah, I'm actually streaming probably next week is the last time that I'm gonna be streaming 2 times a week. So Friday and then Saturday. That's when I stream. It's going pretty good. Take a look at this Mario and Luigi artwork that I got going on right now. It's just the line art. This is like the sketch. This is what the sketch was. Or wait, wrong one? Yeah, this was the sketch. And I think it looks pretty nice. It's like it's a redraw of this. So this one was like one of my worst artworks in recent times. Redrawing it, and I already like how it looks. Line arts are also looking pretty great. But yeah. You got done your saxophone lesson. Hey. You know how to play the piano? Because I've been trying to learn through like online softwares. Where is it? This. Yeah, no, the bold lines are here. Yeah, nice, dude. Used to, but now you're really rusty. Okay, so you're like a music type of guy, huh? You know a bunch of instruments or something? Want to get back into piano? Ooh. If you do, that could be sick. Like, even with your content, you know, you can kind of implement your piano into there. I don't even know, like every song I play or something from like a video game or like whatever media, you can make like you play the violin too? Jiminy Crickets. Wow, nice. I mean, I play the recorder. If that means something. But other than the recorder, I wanted to play guitar. We only got 1 year of guitar lessons though at my school. When I was in grade 8. We were supposed to get 2, but then the virus happened. And then, oh, dude, grade 8 graduation with the virus was absolutely tragic, man. We didn't get to go on any field trips. No field trips after the fact either. Oh my goodness. Oh, you got try the guitar again. Why? So you guys play instruments. Let's go. Forgot about the recorder. Yeah, I played it for elementary school as well. And let me tell you something, man. I was goated with that recorder. But yeah, I still play it from time to time. I definitely enjoy it. But guitar, I've been actually getting some lessons from my friend who has a guitar at school. Literally, okay. So I was in my film class, right? In university. And I was like to my friend, oh, could you teach me how to play guitar and stuff like that? You know, I want to learn how to play a couple of chords. So he's teaching me, and then literally everyone in the class gathers around because apparently all of them know how to play the guitar, and I didn't. So I was like, I was trying to play the guitar, and everyone's like, oh no, do this, do that, do this. I had the flute, my fancy recorder. Mario and Luigi are done. That's good. It's really good. I really like this. A little bit thicker. There we go. We also played Steel Pan, if you guys know that. I was pretty good at Steel Pan as well. Obviously, I mean, I don't have a Steel Pan at my house, but we played it for like 6 years. It was so fun. Except for the people at the front, the tenors. Oh my goodness, they got chewed out by the music teacher so much. A little clarinet, want to learn the flute too. Oh. Whenever I hear a clarinet, I just think of Squidward. But yeah, Steel Pan was awesome. That was also the class where my music teacher, for some reason, I don't really know the context, but one day he told the class that he was actually flexing his muscles inward. You know, he wasn't skinny, he was just flexing his muscles inward so that, you know, his clothes don't rip. I don't really know what the context of that was for, but it was a memorable moment. He's a memorable guy. There we go. Oh, this is so awesome. Okay. Now, I guess I could... yeah. Here we go. Just increase the thickness here. The one bad part about steel pan was that my pan was so like old and rusty that I actually couldn't read some of the notes that were on it. So I had to kind of guess. It was almost like a mini game because I had a partner as well, right? Me and my partner would try to guess because apparently only R1 was old enough to where you couldn't actually see the notes. So we'd have to basically look over the shoulder of other people while they were playing to kind of match the at least the sound that they were playing with. And there were a couple of times where the music teacher would be going around the class being like, okay, who played the wrong note? Guys, who doesn't know how to play? And then me and my friend were just absolutely terrified. We're like, oh no, he's gonna find out. He's gonna find out that we've been pretending to know the notes this entire time. But every single time we played it, oh my goodness, luck was on our side because it was right every time. Or, you know, one time maybe it wouldn't be right, but it would be close enough to where, you know, if a bunch of other people were playing, you wouldn't really notice. Oh my god. Some of the greatest luck I've actually had, this is a side point, was in grade 8. Because what happened, so I was in an art class, right? We were supposed to study a painting and the painter of that painting, right? So I chose The Old Guitarist by Picasso. What happened was that I didn't realize that the painting I chose for him was it was a remix, like someone else made the painting, right? I didn't know that. So when I showed my teacher my presentation before the presentation date, he told me that like I basically have to redo the entire thing, right? You miss elementary music class? Same, dude, same. And so I had to redo the presentation. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it done before the day that I present, right? Which was the next day. So here I am shaking in my boots. I'm like, oh no. What's gonna happen if I don't know what to say? Will I just have to sit down, or like what's going on, right? So he calls me up. He's like, Ange, come up to the class. It's time for you to present. Oh no. Lights dim in the room. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. And then an announcement pops up, right? As soon as the announcement pops up, guess what? Guess what? It was Earth Hour. So the lights in the school were turned off, which meant that I couldn't present, right? And if I couldn't present, well, hey, you know, I guess I just have to present the next day. And then I got it done, and I got an A in the presentation, dude. Oh my goodness. It was the most clutch moment of my entire life. You got saved. I know, dude. I was like, oh my, I was literally stepping up to the plate, and then Earth Hour happens, and I'm like, saved by the environment. Holy, I know, man. It's such a crazy story. I got a bunch of crazy stories saved up. Like anytime I meet someone new or something, I just start listing them out. Maybe not on the first day, but I have a bunch of stories to let them know about. That's one. That's one. I also have a bunch of others. Like there was this time where I got taped onto a wall. I might have already said this story on stream. I'm not actually sure. But there was a time where I've gotten taped onto a wall. True story. It was in high school. I believe I was 17. So that was interesting. And then another time, oh my goodness. Another time, oh my, I was so cocky, but it paid off. So basically, Yeah. Oh, it looks like I didn't tell you guys about the Switch story. Exactly, the Switch story. You know what's crazy? Oh my goodness. Okay. I actually have another story based on the Switch one. I'll tell you about these stories. So I say the Switch story first. So, my Switch fell. My dad thought he could jump over the wire and it fell. The joystick completely broke off, but I learned how to ship things, right? I shipped it to UPS. Or no, I went to UPS that shipped it to Nintendo, right? Oh my goodness, dude. I almost got scammed. So basically what happened is that Nintendo, this was a couple days ago. Nintendo sends me an email saying, okay, they've received my shipment. They're working on fixing the controller now, right? They're gonna fix it for free. Good. Nice. Everything's going to plan. Unfortunately, my Switch 2 is kind of just sitting there, kind of useless. And then I get another email from them. Like, okay, Ange, Switch 2 fixed. We're shipping it back. And then they were shipping it by a company called like Purolator or something like that, right? I've never heard of this company for shipping. Okay. Which it's a credible company. But there was one thing that I was not prepared for. Okay. So I'm recording the footage for my video, my 100 poses video. And, halfway through the recording, I get a message on my phone. That's interesting. It was from the company that Nintendo shipped my Joy-Con to. Okay. Are they shipping it back? So, oh my goodness, actually, no, I'll save that information for later. Basically, the text said, oh, we weren't able to get your shipment because there was a signature required, all that stuff, right? It was kind of a little bit fishy, but I was like, okay, what do I have to do? So they're like, okay, you just need to pay a tiny shipment fee, reshipment fee, like $1 or something, right? Just so we can get your address and then ship it to you. And I was like, okay, interesting. So first I go onto the site because I'm checking. I'm like, okay, this is kind of strange. I'll go onto the site, but what's going on? I go onto the site and it looks legit. So legit. Everything, the branding is the exact same, but I'm like, okay, well, I guess I gotta pay for it, right? So I'm literally about to put my card information, and I'm like, wait a second. No. There has to be something wrong with this. So every time I get an email, I've gotten so many emails, by the way, from companies saying, oh, we want to get your art. Oh, I love your art from ArtStation. It's like, my guy, I didn't even post art at that point in ArtStation, right? They're like, I love your art. Would you mind, making this art for me? Would you mind acting in this thing? And I'm like, first of all, how do you know that I act? So I always I'd search up on YouTube, literally the words that they say. And then usually it's a scam. People, say, oh, this was a scam. This person won't actually pay you. This is a bot or something like that, right? This one, halfway through putting my card information, I'm like, no. This doesn't work. How do they have my phone number if I never gave it to them as well, right? But then at the same time, this happened literally right when Nintendo sent me an email saying, oh, we sent your sent your shipment to them. So now I'm here thinking okay, but I swear it's legit, right? It's gotta be. So I go to the site and I don't put in all my information, right? I kind of delete everything. I get out of the site because it didn't have .com either, right? So I search up, the whatever message they sent me, and then what do I see? It's a scam. They're trying to get my card information, right? But since I already put a lot of it down, I was like, oh shoot, bro. Oh no, this ain't happening to me. This ain't happening to your boy. Not right after I finished recording, right? So I locked my card. I got a new card delivered. And yeah, in like the span of 20 minutes. So that scammer, they almost got me. They almost got me. All because my dad dropped the Nintendo Switch. This all happened because of that, man. But yeah, scammers, dude. They're trying to get me. This is like my 10th time that like people have tried. Not even 10th. More than 10. But, like people have tried to scam me. But yeah, that was how I almost got scam. Switch story part 2. Yo, no, literally. I didn't even, guess what, Jay? I don't even have my Joy-Con back. I told you this story like 2 weeks ago, and I still don't have it back. So that's the Switch story. That was one. The other story is, oh man, just give me one moment. Gotta sip some water. Okay. So this next story I think you guys are gonna enjoy. It is how I got taped onto a wall. Yes, true story. So not even just how I got taped onto a wall, how I got taped onto a wall in front of the entire school. True story, did happen. Cops called. Cops not called. No. This isn't a clickbait YouTube title. But yeah, so basically there was this thing at my high school. It was called the Mini Olympics. It was basically like teams of different grades. So I was in grade 12, right? So I'd be teamed up, like my class would be teamed up with another class, you know, a bunch of other stuff. And we would compete in challenges, right? So one of these challenges was being taped onto a wall. Now I signed up to tape someone onto a wall, right? It was like this little 9th grader. He was really, I mean, he was short, he was skinny, he was the perfect body type for this challenge. You know, he was gonna bring us to the gold, right? So basically, the day rolls around, you know, there was a bunch of other sports like literally playing Mario Kart Wii. I won that one, doing like an obstacle course in front of literally the whole school. I was unaware of that, but my team got absolutely cooked. I participated in that one too. Basketball, the only one that I wanted to be a part of, full. Are you kidding me? So I played like volleyball instead, other stuff like that, right? And then the day came around for, just need to see Wiggler's head here. Oh, Wiggler has like, okay, Wiggler's not fully round here. He's got some cheeks. So the day rolls around to tape someone onto a wall. Wonderful. Let's go. Call me Mario, seriously. Because let's go. And so since the day rolled around, I was ready. Got the duct tape out, all that stuff. The dude's nowhere to be found. Oh. So what do we do? So I asked my coach, hey coach, like what are we gonna do? You know, because there was me and 3 of my other teammates that were supposed to tape this dude onto the wall, but he's not here. So like, you know, what the heck is going on? Everyone turns to me and I was like, wait guys, wait please. Like I get it, you guys are all like 6 foot plus, you know, you guys are kind of heavy, please man, please. So I was the shortest, and the thing is, I'm not even that short. These guys were just giants. 6 foot, like everyone was 6 foot plus. And so basically, my coach was like, Anch, you gotta take one for the team, man. You gotta take one for the team. And I'm like, wait. You can't be serious, right? I didn't sign up for this. And he's like, Ange, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You gotta get onto the wall, man. Get on the bench. We're gonna tape you onto the wall. So for the next 10 minutes, I have duct tape wrapped around my body, holding me up, and then guess what? You know, that wasn't even the worst part. The worst part was when, okay, the team names were getting called out, right? All the other teams, they were, okay, first of all, they were filled with like short, really short people who, like, I don't even know if they weighed 100 pounds. They were like really short. I'm pretty sure I was around at least half a foot, if not more, taller than them. So obviously I wasn't gonna last long. I was not gonna last long on that wall. So here we are. You know, I need to make this just a new layer. I'm on the wall. They're announcing the team names. They're like, oh, this, oh, everyone's cheering. Oh, look, team number 2. Oh, team number 3. They get to me. Okay, they get to me. I'm the only guy on the wall, by the way. They get to me, and then they're like, oh, team 4. Everyone started booing. What do you mean? They started booing me. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe my ears. I was like, ain't no way I went from taping someone onto the wall to getting taped onto the wall and being booed. I couldn't believe it, man. That was the start of a villain origin story, I tell you what. And you know what was crazy? I wasn't actually the first one out. So I was the second one out. I got out second, but hey, at least I wasn't the first one out. So that was that certainly was an experience. It's a story to tell for generations, gonna be passed down. It's like a family heirloom. You know, I'll tell the story to my grandkids. They'll tell it to their grandkids. I might even make it to a history book. But yeah, that's the story of how I got taped onto a wall and got second last and got booed. So that wasn't bad enough. How would this work? I guess kind of like that. Okay, wait. Let's do something like this. Okay, something like that for all of them. So that's another story. What you guys think about that? This is gonna be interesting. The boots have these sort of things on them. I did make a sketch and I finally love it. Yes! Nice, dude. Getting back in the groove. Art block versus J. You know, art block 0, J 1. Let's go, man. Let's go. Secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, well, just imagine the first-hand embarrassment that I had. Then again, ever since that point, it's been hard to make me embarrassed. So I guess that, you know, secretly was a confidence booster, if anything, I guess. No, I feel bad for you. Dude, I can't get these boots. What the heck? Okay, wait. The boots are like this. If that's the case, then from that angle, I mean, it's probably right, maybe. I just have to go like that. And then boom. Or even something like that. I think the boots are fine. And then something like this. Okay, not bad, not bad. But yeah, that's another story. That was a sad story. That was a Anch L moment story. But there's another time. Oh, you got your first vinyl. You're very happy because you got your first vinyl. Nice, dude. That's just like that's like those records, right? What is it of? do that. And then this. And actually, wait, what? This. There we go. Make a tiny line here. Okay, so these are good. These are great. Nice. So all I really have to do is just this tiny thing here. Oh, maybe I should just copy and paste it and put it everywhere. It's a Tyler Creator album. Ooh, okay. And you got the physical thing. So do you have a record player too? Like this. Okay, I might as well just reference my own drawing here. Boom. Kind of like that. Or this. Or this. I'll get it right eventually. Okay, that one's pretty good. Boom, like that. And then this. Kind of like, yeah, like that. There we go. And boom. Okay, how is it looking? I need to get this massive wiggler out of my face. Ooh, for Christmas, so you're gonna get a collection of records. Nice. Okay, from afar, it does not look too bad, honestly. Up close, maybe it might look a little bit scuffed, but that's fine. What's the deal with records, by the way? Like, why is it, you know, hype? I've never had one, so I just don't know, you know? Or is it just something cool to have, you know? It looks really good. How does the sound play on it too? Is it like, does it play good? Or like a distinct, kind of gives you a distinct sound too? Here we go. I don't even know. I think it's just because it's cool. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. And then, oh, wait, there we go. By the way, you know, since I guess I'm just in the story time mood. I don't know if you guys enjoy the story times, but there was this one time last year, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, decoration. Oh yeah, that decoration vinyl could look really, really cool. Especially if you have it like framed or something, or even have like a music player in your room. Dude, that could look so sick. But yeah, so last year in Christmas, I love going for morning walks. Like, it's one thing that I do literally every day. Rain or shine, it's my time, you know, to go on a walk. And I bring keys with me just in case, you never know. Like, I have one of those like doors that, what do you call it? Like those doors that have a keypad code instead of a lock. Like it has both, right? So I keep my key just in case, but you know, sometimes the keypad doesn't work. That's why I bring my keys. No, this shouldn't be like that. So basically, I have a lot of stories, dude. My luck is crazy. Like it's crazy in sometimes good and bad ways. So it makes it even more interesting. It's like a gacha game, you know? Yeah, I never know what I'm gonna get with it. But basically, I'm bringing my keys, right, for my morning walks. And for that December, I'm in Canada, right? So it snowed a lot, like crazy. I'm talking like probably to your like hip. That's how much it was. So much snow. And then one day I go for my walk, and guess what? So I have this brilliant idea. Absolutely, like Einstein would probably be jealous, where I was like, okay, I feel like the keys in my jacket, like pocket, I don't think my jacket pocket is closing fully, because basically my key, I have like an octopus plushie attached to it. I really like it. I've had it forever, right? So I walk with it, don't close the jacket pocket fully. I'm like, I won't fall, it's fine. I get back to my house. I reach for the keys. Oh no. Oh no. Where is it? Where are my keys? Okay, well, I mean, hey, at least the door has a keypad. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. The keypad did not open. Where are my keys? You know, I went for a 30-minute walk. That's kind of like, that's a lot to retrace, right? So I retrace it 5 times. I went for the morning walk at 9. I finished my morning walk without my keys after searching 5 times. And it was like 3. Okay. 3. I could not find my keys. I don't know where they went. So basically, I went back to my house and I was like, oh my goodness, please just let me in. All right, just let me in. But yeah, so I'm like, let me into the door, please, to my door with the keypad, because like it's gonna let me in, right? Went for a morning marathon. Yeah, I checked my steps at the end of the day. I had 22,000, so it was like it was a lot. And so the keypad works. Thank God the keypad works. Okay. I made it into my house. If the keypad just keeps working, you know, I can eventually find my keys. It's not that big of a deal. So I go the next day searching for my keys. Can't find it. At this point, I'm in university, right? I'm a freshman. So this was like 2 years ago. And I can't find my keys, man. How the heck did I lose keys with a massive octopus on them? That's impressive. Really, it is. I could not believe it. And I kept walking every single day looking for my keys. Maybe today's the day? No. Next day? No. Next day? No. I could not find my keys. It became springtime. Okay? The snow has melted. I go, you know, at this point, I'm like, okay, well, guess I'm never finding my keys. You know, not even that I care too much about my keys. My octopus is gone. You know, like my octopus, my trusty octopus, it's gone. I ain't buying a new one. It's not the same, man. It doesn't hit the same. So I go for a running walk that day. I don't really expect anything at that point. I lose things like all the time. Literally, the amount of times that I've lost my gloves at school is concerning. Really, it got to a point where my parents would check every day if I had my gloves on, and if I didn't, they tell me to go back to school and search for them. Which it was sad, but hey, I didn't lose my gloves after that. I was like, oh my god, please just let me find my keys, man. I can't I literally can't. So oh, this is way too far. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. Good thing it's on a different layer. So, I lose things all the time. This is just something with me. One time I even lost my sweatshirt at school. A sweatshirt that I was wearing. How? I don't really know. But I lost it, okay? And then what happened is that day I go for my morning walk. It's springtime. The snow has melted. I go to the park. You know, I've just been taking that route like every single day for months trying to find my keys. And I go to the baseball diamond. I don't play baseball, but I like watching it. So I just go to the baseball diamond, you know, like, hey. I go and I enter the field and I'm like, oh my goodness, what the heck is that on the wall? It looks like something attached to the baseball diamond fence. Like, what is that? So I go closer, and oh my god. Are you kidding me? It's my keys. My keys are attached to the fence at the baseball diamond. Oh my god. I was like, and guess what? The octopus was attached too. I don't know how this was possible, but I love it. I'm loving it. McDonald's, I don't care about your catchphrase, man. It's my catchphrase now. You've lost a sweatshirt too? Finally, someone who gets it, man. It's just because I take it off when I'm playing basketball, and then guess what? I just forgot to put it back on. So it's like, you know, I mean, like, you can't really blame me for that, you know. You're just blaming me for being healthy, you know, for playing basketball. Nothing's wrong with playing a little basketball with the boys. But yeah, that's how I got my keys back after losing them in the winter. So I got them back after a month or 2 months. He took it off on PE and forgot about it. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. It happens. It happens. Like, I don't really know how it happens. It's just we're so excited, or like, you know, we want to go or something, and then all of a sudden, oh, I know we want to go, but our jacket it's gone. Well. Luckily, I mean, you know what I hate the most? When you know where you lost it, but you have to basically, you're at home, right? You have to wait for the next day to roll around so you can go back to school and get it. Or you lose it on a weekend and it's inside the school, and now you just have to hope that, you know, that the janitors won't take it. Lost and found. The lost and found has failed me. Man, by the way, I never find my stuff in the lost and found. I'm taking forever to draw this because I'm telling stories, but hey, I don't regret any of the stories. No, I had to go to class stat. Oh, okay. Gotcha. At the end of the day, my sweatshirt! Did you at least know? Did you get it back or no? You got it back. Woo! Hey, it's always it's a fun story when you get it back. When you don't get it back, then it's tragic. That's when it becomes tragic. I've lost way too many gloves and the stories have not ended well. It'll be like for the stupidest reasons. It'll be like, oh, I hand over my glove to one of my friends, right, to take, and then I need to go to the bathroom, and then I forget about it, you know? Absolutely devastating, yeah. But hey, you know, I also got one story, since I'm just in such a storytelling mood. This is a good story. It's a happy story for me. It's one of my best moments. Probably, okay, maybe not of all time. If it's of all time, that'd kind of be sad. But basically, in grade 8, right? So there are awards for, you know, different classes like PE, math, all that stuff, right? And so my art teacher, I don't know, I was on demon time that year for some reason, because when my art teacher asked me, oh, Ange, who do you think your competition is for the gym award, the PE award? I looked at him. All my friends were listening, and I said, oh, I have no competition for the gym award. I don't know why I said that, but I was an absolute demon for saying that, dude. I don't know. I really don't know why I said that. But so then, you know, then my art teacher looks at me, he raises his eyebrow, and he's like, whoa. Okay, you know, every person who's that confident never gets the award too. You know that, right? And then I looked at him and I'm just like, okay. And then guess what? Fast forward to the end of the year. I got the award. Let's go, boys. Let's go. You ordered a pack of washi tape for my sketchbook and it kept getting delayed. I thought my package got lost or stolen. But after a month, I finally got it. Nice. Delayed packages are always the worst because it's like you expect it to come. You're so excited or something. Oh, nope, it's delayed. And it's like, why? Are that many people ordering washi tape or something? But yeah, that was like my my most proud moment, at least. Where I'm literally like, yeah, no, I'd win. And then I did. Then I proceeded to actually win. One thing that confuses me, actually with streaming right now is, for some reason, after like a little bit in the stream, your guys' names change color. I don't know if you guys are changing your colors or not, or like what's going on, but it's just something interesting that I've noticed. It's like literally you had purple just a second ago. I gotta move this. You genuinely thought your tape got stolen, yeah? You choosing a different element? Okay, okay. Then that makes sense. Dude, that confused me. Oh, okay, okay, okay. No, that... If you were choosing a different element, I would have been like, oh my goodness. The mystery has been solved. Are you gonna make a short on the artwork that you made, Jay? Like the sketch? Still unsolved. Yeah, I have no clue. Like your name was purple. Now it's red. Like for no reason. I don't really know what happened. Oh my goodness, these shoes are so... They've taken me like literally half an hour. It's just these shoes, man. Plus storytelling at the same time. Do I regret telling stories? No. No, I don't. I'll have crazier ones. Just wait until school starts. For me, school is starting in 2 weeks. So when that happens, I have crazy stories. Like, I could probably make a whole stream of me just telling some crazy, wacky, random stories that's happened. The one dude who doesn't choose to be a storytime animator has the craziest stories. You posted it already? Oh, okay, I gotta watch it after the stream. I'm gonna put a comment. It's gonna be a funny one. I have to think of something corny or something cheesy. I can't just be like, oh my goodness, your art is so good, Jay. Every single time, you know. Gotta spice it up from time to time. Like this? I could become a storytime anime. You're right, you're right. Funny enough, I probably wouldn't run out of stories. Like that, I guess? This would probably curve a little bit more like that. There we go. I might make story times, who knows, in the future. It's just the one thing, see, the thing I don't like about storytime animating is like the animation part. Where it's like, I just want to tell the story, but then, you know, when I have to get to animating, I'm like, oh shoot, this is gonna take a while. Why did I make it so descriptive? Oh shoot. Used to love storytime animators. Dude, my favorite storytime animator was Errol's Story. He's so funny. Then he stopped posting. He's still posting a little bit now, but like back in the day, oh my god. It was so good. I feel like I have to move that a little bit actually. Like that? Yeah, that's way better. Way better. It makes sense too. Okay, let's put this a little bit further down as well. Maybe something like that. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. Now all I have to do is just remove this liner, and I got Wiggler done! Let's go, boys! Wait, what? Where's that from? Oh, it's from here. It's from here. Okay, just get the Wiggler done here too. Do yourself in different emotions. For a science progress and tapped about cells, or yapped about cells. Progress, yeah! Mario's done, Luigi is done, Wiggler is here. Now I just have to draw the last major element, which is gonna be kind of difficult. It's this like, it's this dude. He's gonna be grabbing on, kind of like this, but he's gonna be flying across the canvas, basically. But yeah, and then aside from that, I literally just have to kind of paint in these blocks and then get into some base colors. You love doing bad green screen for science projects. There we go. Nice. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know why I'm tired. It's literally only 5:12. GMO horse will never be topped. Was that a science fair project? Or is this a science project? Actually, my school never had a science fair. That's one thing I just realized after all these years. I always read about science fairs in like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You know, I read like, I don't know if you guys read this book. It's like, it was a Star Wars book, but it was like a comic. Totally made the science up and got an A. That, I guess it's not what you say, it's how you say it, Jay. And you must have said it with confidence, that's for sure. Wow. Jedi Academy. The book was called Jedi Academy. I read a lot. I read the entire series, actually, for that book. Plus Big Nate. Oh my goodness. Big Nate books were great. Geronimo Stilton. Oh shoot. Oh my goodness. I got the names mixed up. Whoops. Sorry about that, Ledge. GMO horse. Yeah, so your place had science fairs, huh? You're Jay now. I guess you are. Jay, you're Ledge now. You guys have swapped. You're the OG Jay. But yeah, J2. Just whenever you go on stream now, oh, what's up, J2? What's up, the other J? And slowly but surely, just everyone in my chat will just be called J. It was a normal science project. I see, I see. For one of my science projects, I actually had to code a game. It was a farming game, but it was about cells. And kind of just how cells work. It was awesome. Same with the electricity unit. We actually made light up cards out of copper wire, or no, copper tape. We'd have the copper tape like circuit on one side of the card, like the inside, and then we'd have a battery kind of attached, and anytime you'd press the battery onto the copper wire, the cards would light up. It was such a fun way to learn about light. I mean, electricity. We had microscopes. Like, dude, oh my goodness, my class was stacked. You started a revolution, not gonna lie. Yeah. The J revolution, man. It all started because of me accidentally calling everyone J. Now it's a thing. Now it's a thing. Okay. So, with that done, all we gotta do is just the last dude. I came so late, huh? Thanks for showing up, bro. Welcome to the stream. I'm just working on the Mario and Luigi thing I had yesterday. So this is kind of where we ended off. And then this is what I have now. So, line art's looking pretty great. I just have to draw the final dude up there. And then we're cooking. Then we are cooking. I was also telling a bunch of stories. Just about random little things. Okay, what do we see have? He has big gloves. Need to move this reference over. Okay. So, I guess I could do this. And this. Are they playing Angry Roots? It's an attack move actually from the game. So they have like this slingshot here, and whatever the boss is, you can kind of aim and hit them. So that's what I'm kind of drawing here. It's like Mario and Luigi preparing to sling Luigi head first, brain damage incoming to the Wiggler. It's all this dude's fault. This like robber dude, it's all his fault. Just, you know, that's like the enough context for like basically the whole fight here. Where is it? Here. Okay. Angry plumbers? I think you mean plumbers. Here we go. Something like this. Okay. So that kind of that face is what I'm going for. So I guess I do like this, and then his eyes will kind of be wide. Oh, one bigger than the other. I actually like that stylistic choice that they did. Wow, this music is so. There we go. Now you can hear it. I didn't even notice it. There we go. I'm actually doing a pretty good job with this dude so far. Your last art has been uploaded on Discord. Nice, dude. There we go. Oh my goodness. It was so fun talking about the stories. I'm not gonna lie. But now I gotta focus a little bit more on the art. One day I'll be good enough to like basically tell stories and then draw pretty well at the same time. It's gonna be soon. It's gonna be soon. Now you must go and draw some more and sacrifice my back. All right. Gotcha. He should actually be way smaller. That's way too big for him. Does that mean he's almost as big as Wiggler's head? What should I sketch next? Ooh, that's a good question, Jay. One thing, actually, I'm hosting an event right now on my Discord server where we're drawing like our old artworks and like redrawing them in our style. Not our style, but like, you know, with our skill now. Maybe you could try that. Like, take a look at some of your older works and be like, which one do you really like that you kind of want to see like updated, you know? There are so many videos to edit for your job. My time is short for drawing. I see. Good luck. Ooh. Oh, the challenge? Yeah, you can participate if you want to. It's not like a thing where you have to. With these events, I kind of just... I'm still kind of learning, you know, how to run a server and all that stuff. But, yeah. If you want to participate, you can. And I'd love to see what type of stuff you cook up. Oh, that's true. Your sketchbook is massive. You're gonna have to flip through that thing, huh? Yeah, I don't really know the face shape of this dude. Maybe something like that? Where he's like kind of freaking out. And then his hand's gonna... Oh my goodness, this is loud. There we go. Saved everyone. You have a lot of old sketchbooks too? Dude, guess what? Actually, a couple of days ago, I finally finished my first sketchbook. Like, ever. Which is crazy to think about, because like all my other sketchbooks that were like, oh, in progress or stuff like that, I threw them out, which is not something I would recommend. But yeah, it's just something that I used to do back in the day when I wasn't that good at art and stuff like that. I think maybe, actually no, maybe this is fine. It'll just be his other hand. Yeah, I mean, it was quite a while ago, but I mean, I have some old drawings still saved. But yeah, I used to throw away my old drawings. And now I wish I had them back. I really do. But then again, I was like I was very young, so I don't really blame myself too harshly, at least. Ooh, you found a good one to redo. Okay. Can't wait to see that. Now when you find the time, yeah. There we go. I don't think that face will really work here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn this into his regular face. You found a drawing of Mario and Luigi? I need to see this. I need to see this, Jay. So his head is kind of like that. It's kind of weird. An old one too. Oh, whoa. Haha. Okay. I like to hear it. Oh, wait, I think I have this. This, and then kind of like that. Okay, I think I have that. Kind of looks like Diddy Kong and Toad too. I'm interested in how that Toad one turned out. Okay, so it'll be like that, or like this or something. How does this work? Oh my goodness, this dude's. The thing with face shapes that are not like regular humans is that I just have no. I just don't know how to draw them. Which kind of just gets a little bit, not annoying, but frustrating a little bit. Okay, there we go. Got that. Oh, got it. The Toad one was actually your first time using acrylic markers. Okay. Dude, this guy looks so weird. Yeah, I think maybe it's this. Maybe I have this a little bit inwards. Like that. And then like this potentially. Oh my goodness. And then he has this like, I don't even know what this is. He has this Giga Chat jaw here. Okay, you know what? Not bad. I can always clean that up later when I'm rendering. Which is probably just cope. But, you know. Hope and cope are kind of the same thing. When you really think about it. It's just which one's more probable. Okay. So, let's just make this a little bit wider and that a little bit smaller. Like that. And then boom. Okay, you know what? That kind of works. You have a drawing of Link, actually multiple. Have I seen Michael Hampton videos or book? I don't know who Michael Hampton is. So, I haven't seen anything of him. Is he an artist or what's up with him? Maybe I could just make this a little bit shorter like that. Oh, that could work. something like this, or something like down and then up. I kind of like it like that. Okay, let's just leave it there for now. For now. Like that. There we go. So this mask actually covers his entire face. Okay. He's an expert in drawing anatomy. Ooh. Okay, I might take a little gander, since I am still trying to learn a little bit more about anatomy each time I draw. Just so that, like, if I can get good at it, you know, rendering, shading, all that stuff will be a whole lot easier because I'll just know how things look. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I knew, like, you know, I thought the drawing a bunch of poses will help me with anatomy, and it did. It helped me quite a bit. It's just that, like, I can sketch it out. I literally just can't shade it in because I just don't know the volumes yet, which is, I guess, is the next step, the logical next step. Okay, not bad, not bad. Figure drawing class cured you. Ooh. Is that the class where you just do like a bunch of drawings of people like quickly? Kind of like gestures, but they're like 5 minutes or something like that? Or was this in person too? Like part of your school? J2? Oh, sorry. I mean Ledge. Yeah, we went into full skeletons. Oh, muscles too. Oh. Okay, that's definitely a whole lot more than what I've went through. I went through like literally just the basics of basics, you know, the big muscles and stuff like that. It was a full class. We did it in person with models and stuff. Ooh, that sounds fun. Definitely sounds a little bit fun. Because you can draw with your friends too as well. And like get feedback from them. Feedback's probably the most important thing, huh? But yeah. I tried to get into a class like that. They rejected me though. Because my program at school is a film and media program. I guess apparently it doesn't count for you know, fashion. Because it was, you know what's crazy? There's no actual like drawing course or like animation course at my school, but the fashion program had a drawing course. So I was like, oh, I can't take that because I'm not a fashion student. Great. Kind of like that, that. And like this. That should help a lot. Your school has a drawing for animators class that's similar. It's crazy that it doesn't let you do both. Yeah, I know, right? Like it was, and the class wasn't even full. It was like straight up banned for me. I could not take it. I even contacted them. I'm like, hey, you know, help a brother. Oh, you know, like I draw. I showed them my stuff and they're like, hey, you're great at drawing. We're not gonna let you in the class now. Sorry. And they left. I was like, wow, okay. Well, guess it's back to the drawing minds for me. Here we go. One thing I actually am really happy about is that drawing a bunch of poses has taught me a little bit of how to exaggerate, you know, gestures, because like I can think, oh, the rib cage is here and then it'll like curve back or something like that. You're gonna draw Mario and Luigi, also Peach and Toad. All right, good luck, Jay. You got this, dude. You got this. J1. Yes, J2 has given you the graced you with good luck. Original J. The two J's. This is not a development I was expecting in this stream, but it's a welcome one. It's a welcome one. Okay, there we go. And then we do something like this. And something kind of like this. Or maybe even just straight up flowing like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Gonna make the tilt a little bit less severe. The Jiminy Crickets, what happened to... He has a massive chest. There we go. Oh, and his stomach is absolutely crazy too. Okay, there we go. Nice. Maybe even just exaggerate a little bit more. There we go. This is my favorite pose I've done so far. I just have to draw the hand now. That shouldn't be too bad. There we go. There we go. Dude, this is so awesome. Oh my god, there's so many tiny details in this drawing. It looks like an actual scene. That's one thing, actually, add more. The more I add to this cover, the more it looks like a Junji. The more it looks like a Junji Ito. I'm gonna search up what that means. Let me just quickly search that up. Oh, that type of stuff, huh? Interesting, interesting. Okay, I can't wait to see it. And then he has striped clothes? Yeah, he does, he does. There we go. Like that. And like that. A little bit more, honestly. There we go. Dude, I learned so much about art just doing these streams. It's like, all you guys just know a crazy ton. And honestly, it reminds me just how much I actually don't know. Which is always kind of a nice thing. There's always like more to learn, you know what I mean? Let's do something like that, or even less. Yeah, like that. And then, okay, if his hand is back there, where's his thumb? I'm trying to make the pose right now. Okay, his thumb should be on that side. I still need to do color. Ooh, black and white and colored versions. Yeah, it depends like how your manga looks as well. Well, I guess actually mangas have colored panels as well, but like the black and white one could look really stylistic. Let's do a little pinky, little pinky there. And then one thing I've learned that I've actually really like to do is combine like the two fingers here. I like the way it looks and it's easier to do. And then I just add my little thumb here. And come on, don't choke. Hey! Dude, that hand looks so good. It's a shame that it's that small though. There we go. And then, yeah, nice. Lines are pretty decent. Just need to actually fill this in now. And same with this. Something like this probably, or like this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this track is so good. I love this track so much. I found it on YouTube Audio Library, and I knew it just had to be part of the stream. It reminds me of like pause screen music, you know what I mean? There we go. And I mean, he has more of a spike here. I guess I'll give him a spike instead of those rounded things. Yeah, I like that. Like that. There we go. You've tried to draw Toad in your style and it was so cursed back in the day. Yeah. I mean, that'll be even more of a transformation. Yeah, drawing like especially video game characters when they have their own distinct style in your style, like your own style, can definitely be a challenge. I definitely want to see the OG Toad though. I need to see just how cursed this thing was. Maybe it's so bad it'll give me nightmares. Oof. It can't be that bad though. Let's do something like that. There we go. And then let's do this. Nice. And then let's just move this a little bit like that. No, it doesn't feel like the feet should be facing that way. I think a different way will just make it a lot more believable. Oh yeah, something like this. Something like that. There we go. Because before it's like... Actually, no, I kind of like that though. Does that make sense? Okay, let me try this pose. This guy's being flailed around, so... I mean, it kind of looks like his bones are just broken though. No, I like this. I like this. Even if his bones are broken, it's fine. It's fine. Nobody cares that much, right? There we go. Large hat too. And with that, I think it might be done. The liner might be done. Big liner here. These guys look awesome. The smaller liner here for these main characters. These guys also look kind of awesome too. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even draw the hand. Okay. Let me just quickly draw the hand here. So he's grabbing. If he's grabbing on, it should be like, okay. If he was grabbing, the thumb would be on this side here. And then the rest of the hand would be kind of like that. Okay, gotcha. So, that's the case. Then I just need to reduce the opacity on this line art. I can barely see. There we go. So all this is going to be erased actually. This is behind. Wait. It would be, wait, what? I think this would be from like here. Okay, wait, if it's grabbing that, then that means this should be coming out of there. So it would be in front of this, this, and this. It would just be in front of all of that except for here. Okay. Gotcha. Then knuckles. Like that. And we should be good. There we go. This, and then this. And a knuckle here, knuckle there. Let's have something like this, maybe even. That. Double knuckle here, and then this. And that should be good. Pretty good. Like, even from afar, you can kind of understand what's happening. Except for the fact that all these are the same length. No. There we go. These two, and then this. Okay, now let me just put the liner to regular. And then erase parts that don't need to be there. Like this, this, and this, and this, and that. Oh, yeah. Wait, what is this? Yeah, that's in front. Oh, wait, no. That's in front of this. Okay. Let me just erase that. Boom. Okay, now all I have to do is just add line thickness to Wiggler. And then the robber guy. And then we're good. Yes. Okay, okay. Making progress. Then I gotta paint in the background though. That's gonna be a toughie. So let's just get started on it. Here we go. Boom. I'm not gonna make this too thick, but just enough to make people understand that, you know, this is a main part of the story as well. There we go. Nice. Okay, okay. My bold, thick lines. How I've missed you. There we go. Nice, nice. All that's left is these legs. And then that's that. Let's put some lines here too. Boom, boom, boom. And this. Line art. After line art, I mean, the thing with line art is at least it's like, the one thing I like about line art is that the fact that I'm basically always adding, you know, I never really have to go back too much or like backtrack. Well, colors, I backtrack so often, so many times too. Maybe I just don't know that much color theory. Exposed, I'm a fraud. It's how it be sometimes though. It's like you'll make one mistake or something, and then like non-artist people would be like, I thought you were an artist. I thought you could do it. And then boom. There we go. There we go. Or even I could just put a exclamation mark potentially. Or no, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use what this reference has right here. That sort of thing. So I'll just put that right here. And then it'll be like a boom, 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 boom. Is that too close though? It might be. There we go. And a little bit here too. Some wiggles. And then let's actually fix this. Let's not make it so prominent, but it'll be like a little bit of a, you know, just a little bonus in the drawing. Little Easter egg almost. It's like this. Boom. 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 I kind of like how they did this. They did boom, curve, 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 curve. Got it. So they just did kind of a basic curve, but hey, if it's basic and it works, then it works, you know? There we go. Finished line art. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? Not bad. Just have the background left to do. Not for line art, but like painting. And then coloring it in, rendering too. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Eek, thank you, thank you. Now it's time for, I don't know, sometimes I'm like on and off with colors. Sometimes I love doing base colors. Other times I'm like, oh, base colors is like my arch nemesis, dude. It's the Harry to my Potter, you know? The Mario to my Luigi. Wait, actually that makes no sense. That's a good thing. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like cleaning things but not using Mr. Clean, you know? It's difficult. There we go. And last one here. And then let's start with our base colors. I might as well just get the base colors for these dudes done first. And then the background, or the background first. I'll do the background first. So now, with this line art, I'm actually gonna duplicate it just in case, you never know. Oh my goodness, there's so much trash here. Okay, let me just make a trash bin, honestly. There's gonna be a group called, boom, trash bin. Trash bin. And I'm just gonna throw a bunch of random stuff that I have in here in there. Just go in the trash bin, please. In the trash bin, please. Okay, can you go in? Okay, these are just not going in the trash bin. No matter what I do. Go in there. Okay, there we go. Put all these in the trash bin as well. I might make a short about this, because this is actually kind of useful. Instead of just having a bunch of layers that you're not using, you can have a trash bin layer. Oh, I guess that won't work for you though, Jay, because you do traditional art. Alright, now time for some base colors. What type of colors does he have here? Let's see, he has this type of red here, but then it's probably different here. Not really that much different. I guess I'll just choose my own red. I think I like going for a red that's a little bit more towards pink. With Mario is what I've noticed. And then Luigi, kind of like going towards teal, just a little bit more too. I don't really know. It just looks good in my opinion. Also, need to make a layer. It's called grayscale. I'm finally being an organized artist after all these years. All these years of having 150 layers. Here we go. Give me that. Base colors. The thing is, actually, you know what? Before I put these base colors down, I probably should think of a color palette that I'm gonna go with. Otherwise, I mean, I just won't know. I know Mario and Luigi, like what they're gonna look like. I won't really know. They said it couldn't be done. Yeah. Now, where are they now, dude? Where are the haters now? Let's see. Okay. Well, if I go with Okay, color, blue, green and red already contrast. Let me go to some color palettes. Let me search some up. Green. Okay, it's green, red, and yellow. They're already there. I think that should be fine. Because, I mean, the colors already... Oh, no, it's not yellow. It's red there, too, and then green. So, let me go to the color wheel. What's a good color with green and red? Well, green is here. Green is here. Red is here. I guess purple? Purple or blue, even? Blue, we could make a triangle with that blue. All right. Green, red, blue it is, I guess. Now, let me just search up a palette for that. Green, red, blue palette. Here we go. Let's see what people got cooking. This one's kind of nice. It has a little bit of yellow in there. Green, red, blue always goes crazy. Yeah, I like green, red, blue. I also like blue, blue, red, yellow. You know, the primary colors. They always go hard. Okay, here we go. Got to just put this palette on the screen. And there we go. Exit it. There we go. It's a pretty decent palette. I kind of like it. The only problem is Wiggler is going to be red, so I'll just make him a slightly darker shade of red than Mario. And then this dude is also green and purple. So I'm glad Nintendo did all the color theory for me. Thank you, Nintendo. For not bringing my Joy-Con back and almost letting me get scammed, but that's besides the point. And Nintendo Online. Oh my goodness. I bought Splatoon 2. Nintendo Online comes out and I don't play Splatoon 2 anymore because I didn't have Nintendo Online. Are you kidding me? I paid 90 bucks for the game. This is relaxing. Just lasso fill tool, base colors. You know, I got my stream up and we're chilling. Literally chilling. Yeah, there we go. So now all that's done. All that red is done. Mario and Luigi also have just slightly different color, like what you call it, different color. Let's make Luigi's green a little bit darker. There we go. I'm fighting every bit of me not to play Splatoon 2 again. I haven't played online in so long. You don't have Splatoon 3? Splatoon 2, oh my goodness. When I had the OG Splatoon, and then when I went to Splatoon 2 and the rollers were changed, like their attack move when you're jumping, you know, it was like a long attack instead of a short one. That was like overpowered. Oh, that hurt me, man. That hurt me. Both, I'd say. Oh, okay. I think I want Luigi's green to be just a little tad bit darker. He has a pretty light green here, though. It's probably more up here. It's kind of like that. I kind of like this instead. I mean, let me take a look at the values, too. It's definitely lighter than Mario's values. Should I keep this one? I guess this one's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, but then after the rollers, I tried to be a Splatana main. Unfortunately for me, I came to realize that Splatana takes skill. A lot of skill that I was lacking. So my next best bet was to become a blaster main. And that's what I did in Splatoon 3. I was a ranged blaster main. I tried. I really did try Splatana. As the stamper. I tried to be good at it. It just didn't work out. Here we go. Ooh. I started with Splatoon 2. Splatoon 3 is like too much with all the new bars and mechanics. Yeah, it is a lot. But like, yeah, OG Splatoon 1 was certainly like something, man. I played OG's. No, I want Luigi's green to be darker. No, I just want it to be darker. A little bit more blue, but darker. Yeah, I played it with. So it was my birthday party, right? Or do I like the regular green? I don't know. I just want it to be slightly darker, nothing too crazy. But yeah, so I got a Nintendo Switch on release. Actually, no, it was the Wii U. So I got the Wii U, and for my birthday, it was a SpongeBob themed birthday. So my parents actually got me a whole SpongeBob out of water costume to wear for my birthday, and a poster as well. W. It was a W by them. And so then, you know, I that day we were playing Splatoon. I just got it. I just got my Wii U. It was such a blast, man. That's why I was just been so addicted to Splatoon. What type of color is this? That was literally the same one that I had. Okay. No, it's slightly different. I think I chose a little darker one. Like this? Yeah, I like this better. No, I'd say just a tiny bit darker. No, that's weird. That's weird. There we go. Oh, you mean E-liter. Oh, you are a sniper. Oh, okay. Okay. We've got a little sweat here. No, I'm kidding. I was so sweaty as well. Oh my goodness. But I could never with the sniper. Did you use motion controls or were you using a stick? Because I used motion controls. I thought motion controls was way better than the stick. I don't know. Me screaming at 10-year-olds. You know, dude, it got to a point where I was so competitive. I didn't let people play. Like, my brother wanted to play Splatoon. He was like, "Oh, could I play ranked?" And I was like, "You're gonna ruin my rank, man. You can't do this. You can't do that to me." I worked hard for this S rank, man. You know how many Rainmaker tryhard sweats I had to overcome? It was bad. Use motion controls? Nice. Motion controls are so much better. Yeah, I thought so as well. Some content creators would be using the joystick, and I was like, why? You know, it's not good. Even in like other games, like other games that have motion controls, and stick controls, I still use motion controls, even for like non-Nintendo games, because it's just so precise. To be fair, once you learn to aim the sniper, that's it for the weapon. See, that's the part that I could never get down. Or maybe I'd get like one good snipe a game, something, if I was lucky, and then I'd be like, "Oh my goodness, I'm the best sniper in the world." I main it for like a couple more games and get absolutely smacked around silly. And then I'd go back to the roller, my beloved. There we go. Mario, good. Luigi, good. The skin looks a little bit off, but that's just because there's no other colors. And here we go. Eye color, not fully white, just in case I want to add some like highlights later on. But it's pretty close already. Luigi's looking confident too. He really wants to get brain damage by getting slingshotted to this Wiggler. Can't say I blame him though. Sniper and tower control. Dude, I loved tower control. It's because I was a roller main. So like I just roll on the tower and stuff like that. It gets to the point I just have to aim at the tower and people are panicking, jumping off. Yeah. I definitely would be panicking because I'm like, oh shoot, man. This guy with the sniper is all the way up there. I'm on the tower and he's gonna get me. But other times, you know what I do? I'd see the sniper aim at me. I'd activate the Kraken. This was in Splatoon 1, right? So there's the Kraken. I'd activate the Kraken and absolutely book it for the sniper. I was like, there ain't no way you're trying to ruin my 20 bomb. Oh, this line art, there's something wrong here. Let me just copy everything, and then that way I can just fix it. Like that. There we go. My favorite was definitely... I was on and off with Splat Zones. I really liked Tower Control and Rainmaker. Because like with Splat Zones, I don't know, it got to a certain point where it's like, oh, if your team, like at a high enough rank, oh, if your team didn't get the control, you know, in the first couple seconds, like you're screwed, you're done. You can't come back anymore. Then it's like, okay, well, I just have people like, the other team is just so clearly better. Plus they have the zone already. We don't talk about Clan Blitz. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I actually forgot about Clan Blitz. Clan Blitz was alright. I don't know. It was hype when you're in the game, but sometimes it's just like, I don't know. I definitely liked Salmon Run from Splatoon 3. Dude, it was like one of my favorite I guess it's online, but you know, non-competitive online modes. Because Salmon Run gets crazy, man. It gets absolutely hectic. I think I'll do this. There we go. Now, all I have to do is... Oh my goodness, I'm having the greatest stretch of all time. Holy. Oh. I'm sore from yesterday, dude. I did a absolutely killer workout on my back. And then this was the day right after I did a killer upper body chest workout. So it was like, I am so sore today. I'm so envious of people with Splatoon Raiders. Ooh, I've heard about the game. I haven't gotten it yet, but I mean, it must be pretty good if you're envious, huh? Have you seen gameplay of it and stuff like that? There we go. Nice, nice. Now I just need to get the overalls done. Let's at least get Mario fully colored before I go anywhere. This is basically the same color, except that's just more saturated and lighter. Huh. I'm definitely gonna make this lighter. Not more saturated. I can add saturation later. You watched live streams. Ooh. What was your favorite part about the game? I actually haven't seen anything about the game so far. Or is it just straight up it just looks fun? Here we go. Boom. There we go. More. I probably want to make this honestly probably a little bit darker. Yeah, just a little bit darker. No spoilers. The final boss design is astronomical. Okay. You have unfinished art of it at the moment. Ooh, okay. Let's take a look at the values here. So if I do that, there's like no difference. But if I use this one, okay, this is somewhat of a difference. So I will take this. I'll make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, there we go. If it's lighter, it'll contrast really well with the red in terms of values. There we go. Nice. Oh my goodness. I just realized just how many characters I jam-packed into this one drawing. 4. I mean, it's too... I mean, at least it's not really any full bodies except for this one, but that's a tiny dude, right? And there we go. Add all this. Let's get Mario done. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And then this. Nice. Pants done for Mario. He's got pants on, everyone. No need to worry. And then Mario's hair should be like somewhere around this area. It's like kind of dark brown. It's like more brownish. Like here. A little bit too dark. Oh, there we go. This should be a pretty good one. Now let's take a look at the values. That's basically the same value. I gotta adjust it just a tiny bit. There we go. There we go. I never used to look at the values with base colors, so then when I would look at it, I'd be like, oh my goodness, you know? It looks a bit strange. That's why. That's why. Because the values were just so simpler. I had no clue. But these value studies have made me a different artist. Yes! I'm just gonna keep hyping up these studies until every artist in the world has done them. There we go. Get this part of the hair too. And there we go. Oh, I'm clean with it today with the lasso tool. And again, when I take a look at this, it kind of looks a little bit brown, but I'll keep this. I'll keep this for now. Make this a little bit more pink, darker, and boom. Boom. I don't like that. No. I don't like it. What about this? Okay, see that looks fine to me. Winter time, guys. It's winter. It's Christmas. Let's go. Can't wait to get some presents from Santa. How's he gonna enter my house? I don't have a chimney, so maybe he'll just knock on my door. I was like, yo, Santa, what's up, my boy? Come on in. I got some milk, some cookies for you. And he'll be like, thanks, my guy. He'll tap me up as well. Me and Santa are kind of like that, you know. Your favorite, yeah. Oh, Halloween is so good though too. It's just the unfortunate part of me being older. I can't really participate that much in Halloween unless I don't know, hand out treats. But I want to be the one collecting them. But hey, at least on Christmas, everyone can sit on Santa's lap, right? Like, doesn't matter how old you are. I'm sitting on your lap, Santa. Are you ready or not? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. These are way too close in values, huh? I might just make this overall darker then, huh? Okay. Understood. Mission understood. Like that. Make it stand out, and there we go. Nice. Mario. Oh, wait. No, he's not done. He's not done. Let me just saturate this a little bit more, go a little bit higher. And his shoes. Done. Luigi basically has the same shoes, so might as well just color his shoes in too. Boom. And actually these bottom parts should be a different color. There we go. And there we go. Wonderful. We got to the base colors today. Really good. Really, really good. Put that down. Go to just chatting. Ledge, Jay, if you're there, I actually don't know where he is, but Ledge, thank you so much for being a part of the stream today. Again, it was a pleasure hanging out with you. This is where I'm going to end the stream. I think, like, I don't know. It's just been really fun streaming the past couple days, getting these artworks done. Next time, I'm going to get the artwork done. Probably show it to you as well. Well, obviously. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next stream on Friday from 4 to 7. It's going to be another 3-hour stream. Goodbye.